Welcome back. We're thanking Sensei Gordon Fong for hosting us down here for an enjoyable weekend in sunny Bournemouth. So thank you, Gordon. Sensei Kerry again, helping me here today. Today we're just going to look at a little bit of a variation. I'm pretty sure it was part of the syllabus when we first started doing Goshin, but we haven't, it's not officially part of grading, but it's well worth looking at. It's quite severe on the joints. You need to be very careful when you're applying force onto the thumb. Try and give feedback straight away. And when you hear that or see that, try and take the lock off very, very quickly. Okay, don't injure each other. So the other thing I want to look at as well is when you're doing your Goshin hose, normally you would start and it would just be pushing forward and grabbing. Yeah, but you need to be starting maybe a little bit further back, and it should be a natural. You're aware of him, should be walking forward, then do it. Then you go into your Goshin hose. So don't just stand there and then just reach forward and grab. Try and get it as part of the motion, the walking forward and then taking. So on any of the Goshin hose we do, once you've got the idea of the technique, then try and have a natural stepping forward, grab. Not just reaching forward and grabbing. So the one we're going to do today is forward. Your karahitai, I move forward, just like I'm playing cricket, yeah, forward. Here, so either fingers or punch or knuckles, but all of a sudden I've taken Sensei Kerry's weight away. I need to come underneath and around. Then forward. If he starts to bend the arm, very small, acute moves. So if we can break it down for you, you need to get your hand underneath here. Physically impossible at the moment. So this action, to create a hollow, for you to get your hand and thumb. Thumb should be going to nerves. And then you have your body, not here doing the turn, but your body is moving this hand. Here you can just take the thumb, yeah, or you can anchor. You can anchor your hand on. Not just this, but take your elbow towards their elbow. You don't need much. So as soon as they tap, if they start to bend, take it up underneath. So this is in line. Keep this lock on. All you need is a very slight pressure down. Don't need hardly anything. So again, take karahitai, let your body move, anchor it, take it forward, start to bend, touch, and out.
So luckily today we were recording this in a chiropractic clinic. So I'm hoping somebody will come in a little bit and do some work on my wrist for me, so I'll get some feeling back into them. Again, it's very, very powerful in a sense. I mentioned very little movements required to put the lock on. So what you're trying to achieve is this L shape in the wrist. Once that's on, the pain is really bad and the pressure on the thumb. So again, feedback to your partner. Have they got the pressure on the wrist? Are they starting to get the pressure on the thumb? And again, for your own safety, don't try fighting it, because your potential for injury is huge. So just give them a little bit of feedback. Anything, if they're not quite getting the lock and not getting the pressure on the thumb, just mention it to them and they can try a little bit more. But be careful, because you can get yourself hurt very quickly.
Okay, conclusion. You need to look at other jiu-jitsu moves, other self-defense moves. So you need to have some advice. Don't just use this video series as the gospel, as the Bible for it. No, you need to find out what works for you. And you will end up doing a variation. Some people, Sensei. Okay, sorry. Okay, some people, they can take this thumb and bring it right the way around there. They're double jointed, what we call double jointed. Yeah? So when that does happen, and you've got the thumb there, and they're going, can't feel anything, that's when you need to find something else. But don't stop. Don't go, oh, what's happening? The thumb's bouncing around here. Yeah? Once it's gone to its full lock and nothing's happening, then find something else that you can quickly follow up with. Yeah? So, adapt. Use variations. Some things that might work for me might not work for you. Yeah? So, you might have students that are very strong, and you need to apply something else to compensate for that. Usually it's your karahito that takes the strength out of them, their redirecting of their mind. Yeah? But if not, you just have to hit them harder. So, yeah. Watch what you're doing with the thumbs. Watch what you're doing with the wrists. Yeah. So, enjoy.